The animals of this world exist for their own reasons. They were not made for humans any more than black people for whites. This quote made by Alice Walker brings up the fact that animals should not be in captivity. The quote signifies that black people in the past times were kept as slaves, chained up, locked up, and whooped, all for human use. Now in present time, this is the case for animals in captivity. Elephants, whales, tigers are being abused, locked up with chains and bars. Animals should not be in captivity for human use and while being abused. Animals in captivity can feel pain and can develop mental problems just like humans. A documentary by the name of Blackfish showed how it felt to be inside of a tank. The documentary is about an orca killing the trainer because of the abuse and suffering she had dealt with. This changed the views of marine parks and how animals were being treated, especially in SeaWorld, where this event occurred. This movie caused a chain reaction of protests and boycotts. Many zoos, marine parks, and circuses state that they keep animals in captivity for educational purposes. Although this might be true, they're trying to hide the fact that they get a lot of profit from having animals in 170 feet cages, while most animals in the wild travel for over 100 miles a day. Animals in captivity can get ill. They can get anxious, depressed, just like humans. Many animals that are captive can get zoochosis, a psychological condition of animals kept in circuses, zoos, marine parks. Symptoms include pacing, circling, swaying, and self-harm. No case of zoochosis has ever been seen in the wild, and some zoos give animals antidepressants so they can stop being depressed. A case we all know about is Harambe. He was a chimp who was killed in May 2016 because of the endangerment of a 3-year-old boy who climbed up into the enclosure. This could have been avoided if the animal would have been free in the wild. Some solutions to captivity could be sanctuaries, which are almost like the wild, to show animals who have been in captive how to survive in the wild then later be released. Another solution is shown from a zoo in New Zealand, where the tables turn and they put people in animal safe cages so they can observe animals that aren't in cages. I end this just like captivity should by showing that many animals in zoo parks and marine parks have been shutting down thanks to protests and boycotts. An article by Douglas McPherson wrote, "Animals in captivity suffer from stress, boredom, as well as family bonds are broken when confined animals are bought, sold, and traded to other zoos. Animals suffer in these conditions. Being in cages causes harm. Imagine being locked up for years without an exit, like a life sentence without a crime. This needs to stop."